Hey everybody, welcome back to the 4 Focus for NBA Draftkings. This video is for November 27th, Monday, and it's an 8-game slate. And these are the 4 guys I think you should focus your roster builds around. We got a lot of mid-range players I want to talk about. I believe the mid-range is probably the way to go this week. You can get a lot of good players in there. There is the obvious, the big name players like LeBron James, who's in a good spot, but I don't want to obviously give you the obvious picks and everything like that. So I'm going to give you 4 guys in the mid-range I think you should focus your roster build around, and hopefully some value opens up in the middle of the day so you can maybe put a LeBron James in your roster or someone up there. All right, let's dive in. First up tonight, guard Lou Williams of the Los Angeles Clippers. Lou Williams is point guard and shooting guard eligible, which helps out with roster builds. Los Angeles Clippers are going against the Los Angeles Lakers in a pretty much home-to-home game, and we all know Lou Williams played for the Lakers for a few years. They traded him to the Rockets last year. I don't know how he felt about that. I don't know if I would call this a revenge game, but he is playing at home. He is playing in front of people, a ton of people he's played before in front of. He will get more celebrities at the game, which all leads to probably getting up for the game a little more. He is a shooter. He will always be a shooter, and if he gets hot, especially against the Lakers team, he could drop probably 50. We've seen him drop 60 fantasy DraftKings points so far this year. This Lakers team is weak against guards, and at a price of only $6,500, he could easily hit 7 to 8 times value. I will be locking him in probably 80 to 90, maybe 100% of my lineups. He will be really chalky tonight, in my opinion. Probably, up 30, maybe up to 40% owned in large tournaments. So, in my opinion, lock him in. Next up is guard Spencer Dinwiddie of the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie and the Nets are on the road at Houston. Both teams are in the top 10 for pace of play, and we all know Houston can score as many points as they really want to. Dinwiddie has been on fire lately ever since Russell has gone down, and in the last 5 games, his lowest point of drafting points was 27 points. That game came against a game against Cleveland, which was surprising. I think I played him that evening because we all know I love to play wings against Cleveland. But against Utah, he had 50. Golden State, he had almost 40. 43 against Portland, and a really good 35 against Boston, who is a slow team and a very good defensive team. We all know James Harden can't defend if he gets matched up against them. Chris Paul has been playing well lately, so that could take some away. But I think Dinwiddie will get his shot going. He will need to score. The team will need to score if they want to go into Houston for an upset. Highly doubt it will happen. But I'm a big fan of Spencer Dinwiddie, and especially him tonight. So I'm locking him in. Next up is center Clint Capella of the Houston Rockets. We jump over to the other side of the ball and select a Houston Rocket going against the Nets. I picked Clint Capella because I've restated many times in these videos that my favorite matchups to go to and my first matchup I look for is centers against the Brooklyn Nets. They are absolutely atrocious in the middle. Moskov, all those guys, they will not be able to stop Capella. He is a very athletic big man who will dominate the boards, and I believe he'll get many putbacks. There'll be shots going up left and right this game. He'll be able to get many rebounds, be able to get shots up himself. I am locking him in at only 7,000 on DraftKings. You're only looking at about 42 points for him to hit 6 times value, which I wouldn't be shocked if he goes over 50 tonight. I think he might be a little chalky. I'm not the only one who knows about Brooklyn being bad against centers, but he will be 100% locked for me tonight, and I think he should be for you too. Last but not least, small forward Harrison Barnes of the Dallas Mavericks. Barnes and the Mavericks are heading to San Antonio this evening to face the Spurs for the second time this season. Last time out, he scored 34 DraftKings points while playing 38 minutes, scoring 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. This stat line is very easily replicable, and at only a $5,500 price, I'm locking him in. He's going against the Spurs, who are a slower-paced team, and so are the Mavericks, but I believe this will give him the ball more times than anyone else on the court, because he plays a very high minute range. He's looking at 39 minutes, 38 minutes, 41 minutes, all very high minutes. I believe he's one of the higher minutes per game players in the league. Um, if he scores 34 again this time, like I said, at 5,500, this will be a lock. So there we have it. Lou Williams, Spencer Dinwiddie, Clint Capella, and Harrison Barnes. These are my four guys I think you should focus your lineup builds around. I believe all these guys are in good positions for a good 6 to 7, maybe 8 times value tonight. Any more after that would be you'd be in the green everywhere. If some value opens up in the middle of the day, I highly suggest playing LeBron James going against Philly. A lot of people are saying Philly could be a possible destination if he doesn't go to LA next year, and you never know. He might want to try to show out for the team and stuff. These are just rumors, of course, going on Twitter and stuff. I like him a lot. Not really a fan of Harden going against Brooklyn in fear of a blowout, but those four guys, if you lock them in, you should be good to go. Thank you for listening, and if you like everything I do, follow me on Twitter. Planet_Taylor is my tag on there, and hope we get the money tonight. Thank you.